Hey guys, DiplexHeated here again. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing good today. Today we're going to play Combat Mission Cold War, the latest in the series. This game just came out, I think during the weekend, Saturday or so. I found out about it a couple of days prior to that, which was really nice because I'd hate waiting for this. Knowing about it for too long would be painful. Thank you to John for sending me the game, and thank you to everyone at Battlefront behind this game for making this amazing game. The amazing game series. In fact, this is my all-time... Ooh, it's hard. Top 3 favorite game series of all time. Up there is, of course, the Men of War series and all its, related games. Halo is the other one, as a matter of fact. But anyway, that aside, we're going to focus on Combat Mission today. And those of you who don't know what this is the most hardcore, realistic military simulator out there in terms of strategy games. Of course, this is an RTS. There's plenty of realistic simulations like Hearts of Iron for a grand strategy game or Squad for a shooter, but when it comes to RTS, it doesn't get any more hardcore than this. They've taken everything into account, and it's really a game for the nerds, and I'm a big nerd myself. Battalion structure, regimental structure, order of battle, all the realistic layouts, all the right squads and companies and weaponries, and everything is in the detail. It's fascinating. I love people who really go to the maximum. Talking about going to the maximum, I'm also that kind of guy. If you're gonna do it all the way. Don't do it 75% of the way. Don't do it 25% of the way. Doing it 25% of the way, I'd rather do it 0% of the way. So yes, what do we got in front of us today? Well, this game currently contains the U.S. and Soviet Army. Will there be DLCs like in Shock Force 2? The Shock Force 2 game has the U.S. Marines, I believe, is a DLC. I think U.S. Army and Syrian Army is stock. Vanilla. Then you've got the British, you've got the Dutch, German, Canadian, etc. For the World War II series, they didn't really do DLCs because they covered different theaters, so they were all standalone games. Like Battle for Normandy had the Brits, the Americans. You had Airborne, you had the Waffen-SS, you had so much. The Wehrmacht, everything, which was really cool. Canadians too, of course. And then you had Fortress Italy, where you had the Italians, I strongly believe. Because I haven't even played it, so I can't say for sure, but it would make very much sense for there to be Italians in it. You had the Red Thunder, where you had the Eastern troops, the Soviets, and a variety of Ostfront units as well. So, good stuff. And of course, Final Blitzkrieg, which I think only had the Americans and the Germans. I don't think they had any Brits there because it just covers the Battle of the Bulge to my greatest extent. That's what I remember, at least. It's been many years since I played the World War II games. Most recently, we've played Shock Force 2. We've done a whole array of videos. Black Sea is a game I also kind of started playing when it came to Combat Mission, and that was many, many years ago. I think we're looking at 2015 or 2015 when I uploaded my very first World War II videos. But anyway, in this game, currently, U.S. Army and Soviet Army are the two available forces. And will they add DLCs? I don't know. Will we have West and East German troops? Will we get to see Polish and Czechoslovakian? Will we have maybe, I don't know, Brits and French would be super cool. The early 80s British Army would be awesome. Paras. Now, I'm thinking of Falklands, and I'm just like thinking of all those units, but in Europe. That would be sick. This is a wild shot, but the Swedes had one of the most decked out armies, one of the most unique armies in terms of equipment, all homegrown, all homemade, DIY kind of stuff. The tanks, the artillery, the Swedish artillery during the Cold War was nuts, man. They had this self-propelled semi-automatic artillery gun that was like Bandkanon 2000 or something like that. I'm gonna put a link down in the description box below. Would I love to see that in this game? Hell yeah. Crazy stuff, man. Cold War vehicle, the fastest firing artillery of its kind ever made. Force Technology made a video 3 months ago. Sweden's Bandkanon, basically meaning tracked cannon. Yeah. What are we doing today? We are on Zodal, and this is, I gotta say, one of the prettiest combat mission maps I have ever seen. Kudos to whoever made this. You've spent a lot of time on it, and I've gone through some maps, and there's been too much trees on one map, and I can't see shit, and it's fucking Vietnam flashbacks, getting caught out by fucking Soviet troops in the forest. I don't want that. There's rivers, there's towns, there's open ground. This is the perfect map. There's some rolling hills. I have not seen a better map in a long time. And I think that's why this one has its own name. It's Zodel. And Zodel is a village on the South German and Polish border. So in this scenario, we've pushed the Soviets back, but this is 79. So I also want to go through quickly the years currently available. We got, I'm going to turn off my phone because I got dudes calling me. I got the plug calling me. No, I'm joking. I really am joking. Don't accuse me of anything. Anyway, they got the 79, and in 79 we got the Pattons, we got the M16s, A1s, etc., etc. We got some of the M1 13s or M11 3s. I'm not sure how you go about that. We got the M60 A1, A2, A3. We're pulling in the A1 right now with the Rice passive. So these guys have been severely upgraded with smoke canisters and different types of scopes and sights. So it's a good main battle tank. If you go to 82, because this game ranges from 79 to 82, you can in 82 you can call in the Abrams and the M2 Bradley and etc. etc. And the M48 Patton, which you can technically call in 79, it's limited. It's off the chart then because it's not even in service anymore. So that also changes the available units and how limited or rare they are. Fuck. Why did I put 2 snooze in my mouth? That hit me real hard now. Nicotine. Oh shit. Fuck, I'm about to command whole battalions. What do we have today in today's battle? We got. I'm gonna zoom out and give you guys a good view of the attacking forces. We got battalion. No, that's platoon. Sorry, that was anticlimactic. Here we go. First battalion, Lieutenant Colonel McCabe. Nope, that is that is Lance Corporal McCabe. Sorry. Where you at? Where's battalion? There we go. Sorry, I clicked the wrong guy. There we go. No, what the? Okay, sorry. Lieutenant Colonel Falls. Lieutenant Colonel Falls. XO Major Tavares. We got Captain Crouch of the HQ Company. HQ Company is basically our weapons company. And we're going to go through that first. We have part of HQ Company. We have AT Platoon. So we have 3 tow teams. Classic tow. You know what it looks like. You've seen it. Scout Platoon. 4 scout teams. And Mortar Platoon. 4 heavy 81 mil or medium 81 mil mortars. We got First Lieutenant Chin, First Lieutenant Job, First Lieutenant Glaze, Captain Crouch, Captain Crouch. We got a 2nd Battalion as well, which is its armor. Very limited. We have 2 APCs there that's under 1st Battalion. They've been lended to them just to transport squads. We got basically Lieutenant Colonel Keaton. Hey, Spears. But it's spelled the wrong way. But yeah, he's in charge. Then we got some sergeants here. Major Perdue in the 1st tank. Sergeant Perdomo. You know, when you give entities in a video game names, I become very attached to them. Now, I got a question. Okay, I got a question to you guys who know the emblems, because it's been a while since I did any realism units or did anything that had anything to do with U.S. Army ranks in a more modern era. We got, basically, 3 symbols I want to ask you guys. First of all, this one that I selected first, that I thought was the battalion commander. Is this PFC or Lance Corporal? And this, is this specialist? Or PFC? I cannot remember. I believe this is specialist. This is Lance Corporal. But then, what is that? With the 1 bar, that's not Corporal. It shouldn't be, I know, because that's got the 2 chevrons, if I can remember it correctly. You know, I'm asking because it's been so long. I know I got plenty of U.S. Army vets, and I believe the Marine Corps has a few different insignias. I think they've done that a little bit differently, maybe different ranks even. Because the Marine Corps and the Army has always been kind of separate like that. But, having that said, we got 2 companies. A company on the left side, B company on the right side. Captain Banks and Captain Brandenburg. And let's have a quick look at the equipment here of the squads. We have, per platoon, we have 2 light squads. Staff Sergeant Cohen, Staff Sergeant McCarty, Staff Sergeant Harmon, and 1 heavy squad. The heavy squad, what's different is that they've got the Dragon, which is sort of a javelin-looking thing. That is the Dragon right there. We got the 30 rounders M16A1s with the triangular handguard. not the 20 rounders from Vietnam. Otherwise, these guys give me Vietnam flashbacks. We got some per squad. We got 2 undermounted M203s as well, the 40x46. 7 magazines per unit. They're gonna let hell loose at the start, but once they run dry on ammo, they're gonna cool it with the shooting. So 210 rounds per soldier. Would I like to see full-on woodland camo uniforms in like the early 80 scenarios? Yes, but in 79, this is what they look like. I think we've gone through pretty much everything. What is the strategy today? Well, oh, and apart from that, I do believe we might have some air controllers here, part of the armor. This guy's got a TAC-P team, and we have 2 F4D Phantoms. This is straight up ground attack. Basically, what is this? 894 kilogram bombs, so 2,000 pound bombs, I do believe. Somewhere around that, 3 per plane. So 6 in total. It's 12,000 pounds of bombs, pretty much, unless I've gotten that completely wrong. And yeah, so we're taking let's open up the objectives. We're going to have basically A Company focus on the West Road net, and we're going to have B Company approach from this ford. We're going to have the armor and a few basically weapons platoons securing this ford in the center. I mean, this is going to be crazy. We got 2 hours to do this, so this is strap in, guys. The intro's been going on for soon 12 minutes, so y'all know it's going to be hectic today. It's going to be one hell of a fight. The Soviets are bringing a similar force, slightly more tank heavy, and lots of like standardized infantry, some dismounted and mechanized as well. So guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and click that start button. I think I've said everything I want to say. And yeah, let's see where this game goes next. What will be potential DLCs? And what I really like about this game is that it's not World War II, it's not fully modern, it's in between. They've selected a pretty good time frame without like making things too World War II-esque or too modern. They've really gone in between, and I like that. So we're going to begin with basically Scout Platoon, Sergeant Cadena, Sergeant Burley. Moving up. Sergeant Heron is going to be on the right side. I don't know where the Soviet deployment zones are. They could be up here in the forest line too, pretty close. So we're going to take it very easy at a start. I have no idea where their deployments are, so you know they could even be up here to defend their first lines, or they could all be on the other side of the river. It could be like that as well, because looking at the objectives, if they got to defend the ford, will they be able to deploy here? Not always the case. Not always the case. But that seems to be the case. We've already spotted armor, a main battle tank right in this tree line, right up in our faces. Oh my god. So this is a T-64B? I think this... We already fired a missile. Well, it's good that we have him spotted. Was it the TOW? Did the TOW already fire one? They don't got spotting. They don't really have spotting. Who fired? You guys? You guys, you got the law. I don't think they fired a law rocket from that range. That tank is still active. I'd like to know who's got visual. Seems to be only you for now. So take it real slow here. In fact, I'm going to have you go really slow instead of walking. Because now we know there's enemies up close. You take it real slow too. What is that? Oh, perfect. It's the the third squad has got some miraculous vision of it. And it's not reacting right now, but we're seeing the dragon in play. It is very rare for there to be exchange of fire before you've even moved out your troops. They have deployment zones that work that way, but now we know that in this scenario, that does seem to be the case. We made a hit on it. We're going to try again. I don't see any point in moving the squad. They've got view of it, so go ahead. Open up. How many rounds you got left? I wonder if that was it. Question is, though, are you carrying more dragon rockets? No.
laws and stuff. Okay, none of that. I don't believe you are, because the M72 law is the 66 mil HEAT. I think you're out, but it was worth a shot. We hit it once, shook it up a bit. Alright. Okay, we got contact all the way up here as well. Or not contact, but we've made some kind of visual identification, or maybe heard some troops. I think we're going to be very calm about the center first. We're going to remain where we are, because everything is deployed and ready to engage in case they move out. So, first platoon, first company, or A company, first battalion. We're moving out. I'm going to have these toes ready here in the tree line as well. Set up and cover anything in the center.
Move out, man. Let's go.
Let's go. So once again, it's nice not to be rushed. 2 hours is plenty of time. I'm going to try something a little bit cheeky. If we can move up here with the armor, I think we'll have a good view of it. I rarely do these kinds of attempts, but if we can get a starting hit on that T-64, we're going to be off to a much better start. I think he's made a spotting of it. No? It's right in there. Okay, we'll leave that tank there for now in case it peeks out. Okay. You guys can call in mortar and air. That's good to know. Scout teams can do that. Okay. We made a further spotting of it now. Let's try that again. Okay, we're engaging it now. I'm gonna get the infantry out in case they actually return fire. Go, 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 go. We don't want any rounds splashing down nearby, killing off the entire third squad. That would be a very bad way to begin. Because we're going to need all this manpower. There's going to be a lot of open ground to cover. We're going to be rushing at the enemy. They've got a lot of manpower too in way better positions. Defending all the points. Attacking is always rougher than defending usually. We do have mortars and air support. And, you know, that could shift that balance where it's worse defending and being stationary when you're being bombed. Like 2,000-pound bombs. But, that's it for now. All right, let's move up over here. There's a bit of an opening here. There's a road here, actually, that I think we can take. So, yeah, let's move along this road. And then head up there to the end of that force line. They might have more armor behind. I was expecting more of their units to be on the opposite side of the river. Armor covering from afar, you know, hidden in the orchards and by the fields and roads and buildings back there. And then there would be a long-range combat. But if we are supposed to engage armor this close, that's going to change a lot. Okay, I'm going to leave this squad where it's at, because it's apparently very close to enemy contact on the opposite side. Okay. Okay. Wait, I can't move these? Well, how perfect of us to bring trucks then. Because I think I might have to roll these guys up with trucks. I'm gonna have you guys get out. I'm gonna use this M35A2 Medusa truck. This is also called like a Medusa or something like that. And this 50, of course, we brought 150. It's also called a Medusa. Maybe we can load up the tows in this. Otherwise, these would be very pointless. Or do we need some sort of special vehicle to tow these tows? I don't know. I mean, yeah, it looks heavy to carry, but you should be able to carry it. You're 4 men. But they don't really seem to want to do that. Okay. Anyway, back in action. We got more. We've heard more troops here on the edge of this tree line. Or the edge of this forest patch. So we're going to be careful. Any red object is a potential enemy spotting. They might have heard something. They might have seen something. That is basically it. It seems very clear on this side. This destroyed bridge crossing could work. I'm not sure we can get across. There are some shallow points here, from what I can tell. But it could also be too deep. And perhaps this West River crossing is... These 2 fords here is all we can use. Otherwise, that would explain why there's no enemy troops here. Because they don't... Because we can't cross it, so there's no point in defending it. However, we do have our amphibious APCs, and they could get across. So we could use them there to transport squads of infantry over, and completely ignore the fact that it's deep. Okay, we're going to move up some MG squads here. These guys have the M60s. Currently, the infantry squads don't carry any light machine guns. Will that change in the 1982 setup? Or perhaps previous or prior to that? Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to find out as we continue exploring. Combat Mission Cold War. Second Battalion armor is moving up. Very worried about battalion command here being right in front of enemy armor and cross that tree line. But once again, we have 2 tow missiles set up in case they try and move out. If they go for us, they're going to walk into a wall of missiles. Okay. Scout platoon. Have you guys seen anything yet? Move you guys right up here to the tree line. This will give you excellent view of the surrounding area. There's no way you couldn't miss. You can't miss. Oh, fuck. Holy shit.
There's too many of them.
Go back, go back, go back. Oh, fuck.
Get up, get up.
Shit. Go, 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 go. Oh, he's gonna throw a grenade. Oh, that was a bad throw. Panic throw, but he's running back. We got 2 wounded. 1 wounded. 2 dead. Okay, scout team has run into trouble. Alright, that was some ways away, though, in the next set of trees. But, first platoon, you got a mission. We're going to be clearing this out now. We're going to really use force here. Wait, now they moved up. Oh, it took time. Oh, okay, okay, I get it. All right, sorry, truck. Aw. It's like I thought I could be really good use now. You will be put to use. We are going to transport. Okay, don't worry, Irvin. But they do move. Yeah, I don't want the tows deployed here, of course. But, we're going to deploy them here. In that next tree line to cover the open. But we need perimeter security first. If there's Soviet troops in that next tree line, then I'm not sending tow teams up there. Armor has not made a second contact with that Soviet armor covering that tree line. They might have even backed off. Because from here, I think he would spot them. Gotta be careful about that west flank as well. How's it looking here? Okay. 3rd platoon, B company. Sir, we're moving out. One step at a time. 15 minutes have passed. 1 hour and 45 remaining. Once things really kick off, it's gonna be a lot of rapid action. But at this stage, that doesn't really occur. Like, I feel like in the World War II scenarios, there's a lot more instant action because maybe you're not afraid of any crazy missile systems, and you know there's no optics or really any of that. So that's why there's just like more rush in and attack kind of deal, you know, and you're holding and everything's out in the open, and the enemy isn't really trying to hide. You know, it's much more straightforward. This is more of a game of chess. And in Shock Force 2 so far, I've pretty much just eliminated all the enemy with U.S. Air Force and artillery. So yeah, well, in tow missiles, you know, infantry squads back and forth. Haven't really done too many armor-heavy battles. We did one pretty armor-heavy battle with the Germans. That was cool. Rushing the mortars and leopards up. But, you know, it just shows how this more modern warfare becomes more and more lethal. And at the same time, maybe less casualties because people are more cautious and you're not using as many infantry-heavy units. So I'd say this is the perfect blend of that, like, still having a lot of troops on the ground like this, and it's still being quite high-tech. So this could be the bloodiest conflict yet. This war probably would be bloodier than World War II, as a matter of fact. If there was a huge Cold War between NATO and the East, Soviets and the Warsaw Pact. So we're going to be sending assault teams through here. We're going to be assaulting through the forest, and this is going to be our absolute first engagement. First team. Not Durban's in charge of that. Got the M60 set up in the forest edge. Right. We're going to move you through here as well. Pronto, pronto, pronto. Keep platoon HQ back there. 2nd Lieutenant Dobson. 1st and 2nd squad, you guys are going to be clearing this out. I will split these into 2 teams. And you're going to be hunting through the forest. I want you guys slightly spread in case they get the drop on us. There we go. Okay. And then we're going to all be hunting throughout the forest. So what I could do for this purpose is actually disable it like this. This doesn't make any units more visible or not. It just basically lets us see through the trees whatever the infantry would be seeing. And it's going to give us a better view of the actual battle ahead. So I'm going to move he's over here. Scout team. I'm going to crawl him back. And we're going to take over. 1st platoon's here. 1st of the 1st. The finest first. Okay. Let's I don't think there's any here. There are going to be more there. So kind of let's go in for a bit of a circulation here. They're going to have a lot of US guns aimed at him in a short period of time now. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. First real proper combat now. So this is what it looks like on the ground. Not super dense.
Heads up. Be on the lookout.
And this is so that we can actually see something. Oh, there we go. We made contact.
Stay alert.
Cover fire. No, no, no. Right there. Get down, get down, get down. Jesus Christ! Is the visual that bad? Return fire, boys. Okay, hammer him, hammer him. Pound him, boys. Okay, we're using the M203s. 2 men down there from B team. A team has 1 man wounded. Hold right there. Put some rounds on that target. M60. You know what's up? Let it loose. This is like that scene from We Were Soldiers, like fire 6 rounds, or in this case 60 rounds. That's something that you think looks suspicious. Ceasefire! Ceasefire! Shit, okay, so first squad B team has a casualty. He's killed. There's no saving him. B team, second squad's got 2 casualties. We got 1 wounded in A team. He's being treated right now, covered by the units. A team is looking okay. We could have killed them all. We don't know. This is looking pretty solid. Let's move into that next tree line. This is really nice. It gives you a really good idea of the terrain. I quite enjoy this, and I will continue to enjoy this without feeling any guilt, because this isn't cheating, this isn't disabling anything, this is just making our tactical decisions a little bit more clearer. Okay, we want to draw fire from A team. Okay, B team has removed their casualty. I'm gonna try and move up a little bit. These guys have all seen the jungles of Vietnam. They're veterans. Oh, A team is even crack. These guys are crack. So they're really skilled.
Keep an eye on those flanks.
We're really coming to the edge of the tree line now. How are there still unspotted Soviet troops? There we go. Jesus Christ, B team is being destroyed. It's gonna count. It's gonna be on A team now to come in on that flank. They're right here, and they're hidden behind the bushes. We've taken fire, but we haven't even spotted them. There's not even a single spotting. Okay, I'm not taking any risks right now. Open up again, boys. Whatever you got. Let's bring the M60s in. I think we might have them pinned now. Yeah, this is why I don't like too many forested areas, but I think this is just perfect. What do you guys see? What do you guys see? Anything? Nothing? We could have killed them. I'm not sure how many there were here. An entire squad. We got a few dead here. What is this? Sniper fire? First platoon is just in a world of hurt right now. We lost an entire team. B team's gonna need casualty treatment. God damn. All right. Third squad, sir. Cross the open and reinforce. Yes, sir. You got it. We're gonna use first team now to treat the wounded here. His own wounded. That's AK. That's clear as day that that's AK. Where are they? How hidden could they be? This is gonna be extremely close. Look, what the fuck? Oh, he's like right in that bush. Kill him, kill him, kill him.
Look out! Grenade! Grenade!
This is crazy. It's cool, but I ain't ever seen any kind of tree fighting like this before. This is crazy. Okay, third squad's over here. Okay, that's a lot of nades on target. Okay, we've done what we can. We got 2 more to treat here. You guys are going to have to try and treat these guys. Hustle, hustle, hustle. You guys are going to have to treat your own too. We got 2 wounded there. A team is fine for now, despite previous casualties. We're clearing the flank there. M60s, no spotted. No enemy spotted at all. Okay. Right. Platoon command, moving up. Help out with the wounded. Let's go. Spotter, let's move. So we're going to have the entire 1st gathered here. We're going to move up the MG as well. There's some minor gunshots there. I think they're engaging enemy armor across the river. Okay. That's good to know. This could be a perfect spot for the tow teams then, since there seems to be deploying right here would be nice. And you are going to move up. We got other, but I know we got other platoons to tend to. I know, don't worry. Don't worry, I got it. And you deploying right here would be nice. Okay. 1st team, just stay low. Can he treat as wounded here? Does he have any kind of first aid experience? I'm trying to get him the closest possible there. Okay, we're treating 2 wounded over here. M60 covering. We're treating a wounded over there. And that's about it. That's all we can do right now. I wouldn't tease that BTR back there. I wouldn't engage it at all. Don't be stupid. Okay. Right. 2nd platoon. We're going to have you guys move across the open pretty soon. So we're going to get you guys into some positions here where you can get some spotting done. See if you can see anything. Cool. Armor is ready to roll out. We're going to roll up in pairs. No way around that. We got contact. We got infantry here by the ford too. So that's going to be 3rd platoon, sir. That's going to be your objective. Sorry, yes, sir. Okay. I think at a start, that beginning engagement was definitely, we lost out on that. Like, the Soviets definitely had us in that part. Oh, wait, hold up. I'll have these guys open up as well so that they can see more. I think if he rolls up here, he'll be able to target that BTR. Maybe, possibly. Otherwise, no, that BTR ain't really a problem anyway, but... The good thing here is, as long as we keep this tree line pretty clear of enemy contact, these tanks here don't run the risk of being shot in the side from anything, because there's too many trees in the way. They can't be spotted. And they can cover this destroyed bridge in the West Road net completely. And that is going to be gold worth. No spotting yet? Okay. But I got to be careful with these. You should be able to see that tank down. With all your fancy optics. Yeah, there we go. Alright, firing. There we go. Perfect. They know we're coming now. Okay. Is he treating? I don't know if he can treat the wounded. Okay. 1st platoon. You've been battered. You've seen through. You've gone through hell. I am going to dispatch 2 APCs to you over there to assist. You guys are going to be crossing with what you've got left. A Company HQ, you're going to move up here to the toe. Keep you behind there. You're set up now. We got 1 casualty here. That's not good. 1 person was shot. Small arms, probably. Sniper, who knows. But 1 man down. Tow team's moving up over here to cover that advance. Tanks are going to have a decent vision on that side. APCs are moving up. I'm going to have one APC with some spotters like go in between these tanks and provide additional security. Nice. Oh boy. Server move up together with first team. I'll keep third platoon command right there. First squad's going to remain in that tree line. Third squad, split teams. Third squad's the heavy weapons squad. Keep that in mind. Move these guys up behind. We're going to leave second and first squad in a combined team. That sucks. Not sure where that came from, but we just lost an APC. Fortunately, it did not hit any of the tanks. The infantry that fired that, I think that could have been an RPG or some kind of an ATGM. I think it was that ATGM right there. It nailed us. I'm gonna pull back. Get these guys out of the way too. Damn it. Still a very valuable asset that I just lost there. Right, let's focus on the right flank for a minute now. 25% of the battle is passed through, but don't worry. Once we really get rolling here, as I said previously, things are going to happen quickly. We're going to make a lot of ground in a short time. Besides, don't forget, we have air to call in as well. And this gives us a really nice idea of the force layout with the road here in the middle. This is some Bastogne stuff. Ardennes, you know, like I'm getting those feelings of those little roads. What do we know? We don't know anything about this here, okay? So we're going to have first and second platoon use their squad or their scout teams to kind of check this out so that we can move up some big units here. Get the toast set up over here as well later in the end of that forest. Okay, we can disable the objective zone again. You don't need to see that. These made it unscathed, which is nice. Is that TOW not deployed yet? They are deploying. So it's going to take them a second. Where are they shooting from? Let's put a missile to work. We're going to use small arms? Okay then, alright. Just, at least that's in a good position. I would have assumed that they're crewing the weapon. Oh shit. Company HQ, move you back a bit. I think they're firing from the opposite. I think they're firing from those buildings. Bastards. Well, if you want to use small arms on small arms, then I got you guys. We're going to return with some 50. Yes! Yes! I just had the perfect idea. We're going to return with some 50. Let me, Lieutenant Colonel Falls, let me borrow your Jeep for a second. Driver, just get out too. But who's going to drive it back? You're going to have to walk there and get it back. Aw, you can start walking now, McCabe. Poor McCabe. Start walking. Okay, sir. Alright, let's go. Just swoosh by him. We're gonna get a 50 up here. Because we're taking small arms here. They're teasing us at range. Okay. Situation over here. We're gonna combine first squad A and B team. You guys are gonna combine again. You've treated as many wounded as you can.
Now listen up.
Second squad, your B team is gone. So you're going to remain there and put some fire at the enemy. Now you guys are deployed. And that, despite... Well, I don't think that bush is going to be a problem. Or will it? You know, it's like moments like this where you question yourself. Let's put them there, though, to be sure. Okay. First team, 1 casualty. Okay, he did treat one of his wounded there. We're still gonna need your binoculars. Perfect. First squad, mount up.
Mount up.
Third squad, you can't fit there, but I will put second squad A team and second team machine gun in there, and first team observers, and third team. There we go. Really crowd up. See how many we can get in there. Okay, vehicles arrived. Dismount. Sandberg. It's almost like my name. If there was a U there, that would be my last name. Don't dox me. But yeah. You guys want to taste 50? I got 50 for you.
Let's go! Let's fucking go! You got the bullets landing, you know. Ain't no way around that. We're set up right here, sir. I want that 50 up and spinning in less than 30. You got it, sir. Let's go. Captain Brandenburg. Good to get a 50 up here. Cabe. On his way. At least I'm letting him walk. Okay. While that's happening, let's make a move over here. Sucks being first team and observer and all that. Like that's really gotta stink. We always need an MG back here to cover the flanks. So we got MGs on both sides. That's perfect. All right. That's nice. That's platoon work right there. Dare I move up the armor over here a tiny bit? Because we're kind of like, look at this high ground here is there's... Whoa, did he just spot a cross-map vehicle? Or is that still the target frame? No, we've cleared target there. Okay. So supporting him, what do we got? Headquarters company. I'll bring up the headquarters company. Yeah. And bring up their machine gun. Go with that tank. Perfect. We're gonna start using mortars and air as soon as we hit that 1 hour mark, but we want some juicy positions. I think we can actually start engaging with mortars here. Wait, where's all that fire coming from? Where am I hearing those shots? Is that enemy? That could be enemy. Okay. You're deployed, right? Oh, I see muscle flashes from that building. They got infantry there for sure. All right, let's call in mortars. A company, Brandenburg. You got the clearance. Battalion has approved you.
Third team couldn't fit anywhere. That's fine. Actually, I think I'll have first team get out then. And we'll put third team in the vehicle. First platoon move up here. We're going to make room for the other boys later. Third squad is final. Or complete, rather. Okay, now they're just letting loose. Nice. Hey, company. Let's bring in some mortars. Let's use all 4. Let's strike that town area there, 210 meters. Heavy. For a medium amount of time. I'm not sure how many rounds of medium use. Let's try short.
Request fire mission over.
Request fire mission. Confirmed. We got infantry engaging here now, too. Observers down. They got one guy going ham there with the AK. Roger that. We got an AK. We're going to try and move up. First team's really pinned. I might assault through the forest with these guys. Oh, fuck. Second team now taking fire as well. How can they have that kind of dirty-ass line of sight? There we go. We got targets. Return fire. Tow team took another casualty. One man down. Well, that's a shame. Sooner or later, that small arms is going to become more and more accurate. Well, let's return fire. You guys got your small arms. Put some M60 on that as well. There we go. Okay, they got headquarters in the okay. I like that. Now, there's really no way for me to know what kind of resistance we're going to meet when we cross this. It could be literally all hell break loose. There's no way of me knowing. Until we go there. Okay, so no, you couldn't get in there either. Okay, I see. Too big. Well, then we'll keep you guys back here because we still need the M60. Shit's popping off. Shit! Okay, First Sergeant Mariano, or is that Master Sergeant, First Sergeant? I don't know, but Captain Brandenburg was just killed. He's just wounded in action. These guys are taking... Well, so what happened to the mortar? Are we still getting that in? Is the assistant calling it in? They're receiving? We're gonna have to be pronto with this. Okay, first squad, let's move up and give you guys... Let's bring up first squad, provide some more covering fire. I didn't want to put as many units in there in that line of fire. Captain's been hit. Move! That means you send up 24 men. Shit. 50's opening up now too. Return. Oh, they're sending missiles or rockets above here as well. So these guys here taking fire. Okay. Radio man is calling in. They're receiving right now. They mean business over there. Look. Oh, fuck. Alright. Look at that. Oh! Second team is pinned. It hit the tree, but we're fine. Okay, we're gonna need those mortars to come in quick. He's wounded as well. First team. Okay, let's get him some MG support. Let's go. Let's get him some support. I am not moving these across until I know for a fact that we've done the most we can. I'm really focusing on the right flank here, or left flank, as you can tell. That's really my focal point right now. Okay, we're starting to drop now. Shots out.
Over. Shot out.
Correct. Adjust.
Shot over. Shot out. Shot, over. Shot, out. Fire for effect, over.
Fire for effect, over. I think they might have a lot of armor here based on what I'm seeing. By that Ford. Now he's getting treatment again. Okay, they're moving. They're moving armor. They're moving armor now. Okay, we got a lot of troop movement going on right now. They're starting to take. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Out.
Toes engaging now. Shit is popping off, boys.
Roger, fire for effect. Shot, over.
I'm gonna bring up my armor so slightly here in case they actually do
Fire for effect.
show up here in the open. Nice! Perfect hit there from the toe team. That was class action right there. Perfect spot. I didn't think they were going to be utilized to target the Ford, but now that they did, perfect. This team might even come into play. We got 2 members left here, part of this weapon. If anything, if an armor shows up here.
Ceasefire! Ceasefire!
That
Fire
building.
for effect. Out. Shot, over. Shot, over. Shot, out. Shot, out. Fire for effect, over.
That means we got armor and infantry right up close. They're moving in the Ford right now. Y'all know what that means? Heavy action here in the tree line. There's going to be some heavy action here. Oh, do you hear that? The amount of rounds they put out there.
Roger, fire for effect.
Tank moving in the open. Oh, rocket away.
Shot,
It
over.
missed.
Shot, out.
It's trying to go away. Good attempt. Good attempt. Good attempt. Okay, we're pounding them now. They're trying to cross the ford. They're getting a bit bogged down, but we got armor pulling back. We get, essentially, that's what's happening now. Armor pulling back from this part. I think now would be a good time to utilize to pull in the 1st and 2nd platoon B company.
Shot, over. Shot, out. Fire for effect, over.
Let's move.
Roger, fire for effect.
Now we're getting things going. Now you see what I'm talking about. We're going to assault through the forest here and clear out anything with 2 teams. We got the machine gunner here on the side to cover that section. We got the squad on the other side there as well. Platoon command's going to move up over there. I'm going to leave these guys covering here on this side. A lot of explosions, and that's all pretty much. Look at that. Another missile's been fired. We've taken out another T-64. They're pulling back. They're pulling back now. A Company HQ, Mariana, you're in charge now. Let's call in the air. Plenty of targets here. Maybe we should save that for this part. Attacking in the open here. What exactly can you see? Okay, well, let's call in 1. Right here on this ford crossing. That is perfect. Heavy, immediate.
Stand
Confirm.
by for cast request.
Cast request. Receiving. Okay, he can't call in that. He's denied that. I need to get you in better visual of the area here down there. We're gonna be ready to move across soon. Oh, these guys took fire, but they're fine. But they took some kind of fire. Could be the enemy armor. As a matter of fact, then let's hold back. Let's hold back. Yeah, he's pulling back. Like he wants to reverse the moment he got up there. So there's armor nearby. These teams, though, they have the means to deal with them. Let's crawl them up to the edge of that tree line. You guys have the dragon. Let's go. Fire some dragons from the tree line here. That would be good. How's A Company doing? A Company's situated here. Well, Brandenburger's back. He's being he's receiving care. We gotta treat some more wounded here. The MG team is fine. The TOW is fine. First squad, Cohen, Staff Sergeant Cohen, and McCarty. Okay. I'm gonna use these guys to rush across later. That's good that I caught that. Let's pull these guys back. Okay. We're fine though. It hit the armor. Oof. They got a lot of armor. Look at that. He's going to be firing. Pull back. Ooh. The toes are coming into play now. Alright, still no contact here. This is where we're going to make... This is where the next part of the battle is really going to develop. This is where it's going to get sticky very soon. I do believe. Second team's wounded. Okay, let's move up first squad as well. HQ company, move up there with machine gun. Let's bring up the armor. Once air comes in, it's going to be one hell of a party over there. I'll tell you that much. Okay, they're assembling. B company, move up. Okay, we're assaulting through here with the teams covering each other. They're tiring, but they'll have time to rest once they get across. These guys are ready. Okay, let's send the MG over. Slow crawl that team up a little bit. Split teams here. You hunt that way. You hunt that way. We're going to have sort of the high ground on them, which is very nice. You hunt that way. You hunt that way. Let's move up there. Let's move up there. Send you guys around. Nice. Okay. We're getting hits on their weapon teams here. Yeah, I mean... Yeah. We got some wounded there to take care of. B team, that was worth it. Third squad is the heavy squad. They have the dragon and stuff to get some good shots on enemy armor with some infantry. Let's be honest here. It's worth it, okay? Yeah, I know they're all lives, and we gotta take... I do care about that, but at the same time, we're getting... Their combat efficiency is peaking if they can knock out some tanks, despite losing some men. Listen, you guys aren't doing any more fire directing or anything right now, so I'm going to call you guys in again. We're going to do another bombardment. We're going to try and get a nice coverage here of the town. All the way there, really, because I know there's going to be enemy units all over the place. Heavy, maximum confirmed. Let's empty out. Let's empty out. Okay. Second platoon is ready to advance. Second and third platoon is going to be moving up pretty simultaneously here. These teams clearing the forest have done pretty well. I'm not seeing any casualties here. Split team here, too. Let's cross this and get it up on the other side. There's a slight difference in terrain here. We got the armor covering. HQ company, move up. with your machine gun team. 3rd Platoon HQ, move up with your men. 1st Squad in reserves. Let's move out. 2nd Team Observer, let's move up. We're really clear this tree line, and we're going to have an entire platoon and armor ready to attack the fort soon. And now we're attacking the... So they started getting nervous. They started getting nervous, and they started moving their assets once they heard artillery dropping. And we got air in the air as well. Who called in the air? Oh, you did. 3rd Team. Sergeant Burley. Scout platoon. He's calling in air over there. And we have both Phantoms in the air, right? The other spotter is calling in the other one, but I can't, for the sake of me, remember where or who. Who is calling that in? That's mortar. Denied. So it looks like we have one available still. We do. We just needed a better visual. I'd say that's pretty good. Let's drop them.
Stand by for cast request.
Okay. We're still gonna have to clear this middle part out, but I reckon we'll do that in combination with 3rd and 1st Platoon from A and B Company. We're gonna leave them undisturbed there. I don't want them discovering that we're calling in CAS by moving up too much infantry and sort of spoiling the surprise.
Roger, fire mission request. Out.
Deploy right there. And deploy right there. Let's move. 2nd Team.
Roger. Request fire mission. Out.
1st Team. Here we go, boys. Here we go, boys.
Shot. Out.
We're gonna empty out now. Then we're gonna be ready to attack.
Request fire mission. Out.
I don't have any high hopes of keeping my patents alive. But it is what it is, right?
Roger. Fire mission request. Out. Shot. Over. Shot. Out.
Have we knocked out the enemy armory covering this? Because I'd really like to treat the wounded here. Reduce the killed in action. We got 2 people to treat here. 3 have been killed completely. There's no way. Realistically, they'd probably be in limbs and whatnot. 1st Platoon, see if he can't treat his men there. Johnson.
Shot. Out.
This ATGM is still active. And our little frontier team here on the far left are still hanging on there. As soon as I hear those Phantoms above, you know what's going on. You know what's going on. All right, let's clear this out too. There's definitely units in here. There's gotta be. So we gotta just move down. There's no way around it.
Shot. Over. Shot. Out.
Is it scary? Yeah, sorta.
Fire for
Another
effect.
type of
Over.
Vietnam scenario. Look at this. We're moving down the hill like this. This is really
Shot.
cool.
Over. Shot. Over. Out. Fire for effect. Over. Shot.
3rd
Over.
Platoon is single-handedly working in this forest.
Fire for effect. Out.
This is slow-paced combat. Realistic stuff. You can't,
Fire
as you
for
can
effect.
tell, it
Out.
can get very heated up close. And we like that. We like that. But right now, this is perfect stuff.
Shot. Over.
I'm gonna get that team across. Tows have been deployed to cover that hill and open. Perfect. Is this B Company HQ? Yeah, B Company HQ. Where's air? Where is air? We got targets, we got tanks, we got infantry. They're still receiving. That's why you should need a TAC P team. I don't have a TAC P team here. I think I got a TAC P team down here somewhere. Wait a minute. That's TAC P. So they would call it in quicker, maybe even more accurately, but let bygones be bygones, okay? They took a real beating in that tank destroyer, and that's just how it's gonna have to be right now.
Shot out. Shot. Fire for effect. Over.
Let's move over to the flank here and get a nice position here to cover that crossing properly.